your life with your mom? Who taught Jesus the Psalms? Mary. Who taught Jesus the Exodus narrative? Mary. Who taught Jesus the great Shema? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Mary. She sat him down on his lap in his humanity and divinity, but taught his humanity the great ancient prayers that we say in the liturgy hours of the Mass still to this day. So God has no need of Mary, but Jesus is free to honor her if he wants to. And of course, what son doesn't want to honor his mother? Okay? Now, this word co does not mean equal, it just means with. So think of like a co-pilot. Co-pilot is not necessarily equal to the main pilot, the captain. But he's there along with the captain, helping guide the ship. Whenever I talk about co-redemptrix, I always bring up these two passages in 1 Corinthians and Romans 18, where Paul says to us, Christians, he says, you are co-workers with Christ. So we should not be afraid of this. We should not be afraid of Mary co-redemptrix. Okay, because we are co-workers with Christ in the act of redemption. Okay, Mr. Carasolis teaches some of the students here. He's working with Christ and redeeming their souls. Parents here are working with Christ to redeem and sanctify and make holy and to teach and educate and bring up in the faith their children. They are co-workers with Christ. And this is what Paul means in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 9. You'll see the quotation there. Paul says we are all co-workers with God. Paul also says that we're co-heirs with Christ. In Romans chapter 8, verse 17. We're co-heirs with Christ. So Christ, as he inherits the kingdom, he also delivers that kingdom to us. What does he say? I covenant to you a kingdom as my Father has covenanted me a kingdom, he says to the apostles. All this language in the book of Revelation of Jesus saying that those who conquer will inherit, will rule with him on his throne. Okay, so Jesus is not threatened. This is a huge thing that Catholics understand, that many non-Catholic Christians struggle with. Jesus is not threatened by you participating in his work of redemption. Okay, Jesus is not threatened. He doesn't have like some psychological complex where anybody wants to share with him in